Let's play Real Life by 2.014K games. Hey guys, welcome to my first Let's Play episode and my first English video in general. Notice, it is really my first Let's Play and I never watched one before, but I heard about these videos and they fill up my whole screen every time when I log into YouTube. A wonder that my screen didn't work in the past. Thank you for watching, sorry, thanks for listening. Normally, Let's Plays show the gameplay while being discussed. The only problem is, this game can only be played one time. Next time I should capture with Fraps or Camtasia Studio, but there is no next time. No possibility for restart. No way, no chance. The biologically engineered crew around X-Force is already working on a fix, but it takes time. I've done this game in 60 years, but the game time depends on the player's way of gaming. The graphics engine is called Real Engine 3 and looks very creepy to me, missing saturation and contrasts. But the idea, the content, the variety of the game makes it brilliant and exciting at all points. Yeah, it is like a fusion of Sims and Grand Theft Auto. You have a very free gameplay and can nearly everything you want. The game Real Life starts with the birth of a human. There is an algorithm that decides where you are born, which predestination and which skills you are going to develop at later time. You can play with children in the kindergarten and with teens in the later college. Already in the first years of playing, you can make many free decisions. You are convicted to decide between many ways. You have many free decisions and you have to do. You have the choice if you want to go to parties, if you want to play football, if you want to play with puppets, if you want to wear pink clothes or not. This game is a roleplay, as you have noticed. The roleplay most strategic I've ever seen. I never played a roleplay before. In this roleplay, real life, you always have to think about the effects and the consequences of the things you do. All the actions and even your thoughts. For example, in the game, there pop-ups a menu where you can choose how the character should handle with this accident. For example, in the game, you make your character go out of the house and he falls down on the street. In the game, there pop-ups then a menu where you can choose how the character should handle with this accident. Should he become aggressive? Should he become sad? It is like Tetris. The word how is important. How to rotate the blocks, how to rotate the compass of motions. You have the choice to visit a party or not. Make your character visit the party. There you meet many programmed bots. So, they dance crazily, they drink a special liquid that is very expensive and destroys the body, and they wear a special type of dresses and clothes. In the game, if you make your character go to such an event, you might have 3 options. But it is a little difficult. You recognize many equal common grounds. The consummation of the special water, for example. The bot's behavior. By the way, these bots appear while the whole game very often, but for example at such a party, you can find a high concentration of uniformity and equality. In the gaming scene, experts call these phenomena of equal bot society. The bots restrict the freedom and the liberty of your character you play. I told a little bit about thoughts. There appears a similar thing in the gameplay. The game's producer calls it emotions. A very tricky part of the game. Decisions. You have to keep in mind that except the character's thoughts, they insist these emotions. a few time ago, the example where the character falls down, where you have the decision how to react towards this accident. You can let your character go crazy about it, happy that nothing worse happened, or sad by noticing being such a fool, such an idiot, that he falls down on the street. In combination with bots, the situation would turn quite more complicated, of course. Freedom, free thinking, free feeling, free doing. There is a shitty thing in this case. If you have no luck, the algorithm at the beginning of the game in the first years determines your character in such a way that there are less options and decisions to choose between. The possibility to recognize recognize the freedom and all the free options in the life of your character depend on the effect of the entire algorithm on your character. Damn it, this text, I've written it myself, but I can't read it. In the game there are many free ways to go. It is just the question which ways you recognize and finally go to the end. Which ways can you see? Which ways are really blocked? Where's the limit? Is there a limit? Can you, is there another way? For example, in the game you can bring your character to bed and watch his dreams. Money, woman, cars, laughing, fun, fear. You have no influence on the dreams of your character. They are generated out of your play. They concentrate all the things that occupy your character. Things that are important for him, strong feelings that torture your character. You can navigate these dreams indirectly. For example, make your character go to the park, there make him sit 2 hours on a bench. I am sure that the character fixes all his inner problems in this time and found a solution for himself. And then automatically the generated dreams stop being so tragic. You see, it is at you how you connect and work with inner ideas, feelings and thoughts. How to handle the world, the outside of your character's body. The game Real Life is a very big sandbox with multiple tools. The game has no own story. You have to build up the story on your own. You have tools, thoughts and emotions. By expressing these things to the outer world, the story is going to be written. The bots read your stories and give feedback. You sing a song, the bots like or hate it. You get a good or negative feedback. How to react to the feedback, working with feedbacks, very complicated affair. But in the game, do not set the focus only on your character. Till yet, it seems that the game just is about your character. But there are the bots. They may restrict your freedom and decisions, but me personally, I think that it is written right. It's not very nice, but it is very great to read the stories of the other bots. The personal stories which are a mirror of their own. Share stories, share feelings, share ideas, resolve problems, develop new ideas. The idea of inner things like thoughts and emotions that only can be made visible by stories. The idea of inner things like thoughts and emotions can only be made visible by stories. Be sure not only to read a story, get the message and understand the content. The invisible state of the inner things is, by the way, called psychology in the scene of gaming. Pay attention, it is much interpretation like in school. So there are many possible interpretations and many motives, reasons why a bot makes party every weekend, why a bot reads a book about math. In the game there already exist a couple of cheats for... Nee. Da. Why does a bot do that? Why does he feel? How does he feel by doing it? And how did he get the idea to do it? In the game there already exists a couple of cheats for. You can actually cheat. It is much fun. You can beat bots to see the reactions. You can mock on them to see when they start to cry. Making experiments with bots' feelings is very interesting and funny. So have not... so you don't have to share the feelings with other bots. You can easily hack them also. You can wear masks, can play a different role to do much funny things. By the right clothes, the right speech, the right actions, but with censored thoughts, you can write stories everybody want to read. Stories you get very good feedback for. Be a doctor, get money. Make popular bullshit, just enjoy compliments, or even be an angel and you get real love. Moment, I have to improve one thing in my document. This seems many attractive, but I hope the fix is solved quickly. One time I exploited this bug and stole chewing gum at the store. Later I became sad because of this imagination. Attention. The chief of the supermarket counts the money and compares it to the sold wares. The young woman is going to be insulted to make is being insulted, having made a failure by calculating the money. The chief shouts at her and makes her feel very bad. Sad story, isn't it? Stupid bug. Really, stupid bug. Do not lead you into temptation. Sadness, emotions. These things, which are consequences of your way playing the game, control the game time. The emotions and the thoughts too, also the actions. Care about the physical and psychological health of your character. And the next step, care for the bots. Find out which feelings, which thoughts, which actions are good for your character and to the others. Not only in one moment, maybe for a longer time. What gives power? What provokes fear? Keep all components in mind. You, the bots, and the rest of the world. I am sure the game had been played longer than 60 years. I do not know what you have in your mind at this moment, but I am happy that this was just a game. Imagine this fictional game became reality, a bad dream. My last words. The game is not fitting for sensual beings with many emotions. I could cry many times while playing and while seeing the sadness in my character and the bots. At first I didn't know what could be the right options to choose. I didn't know what is right and what is wrong, but I learned. Not enough, but a little bit. So, I'm sure that you will play a better game than me. Maybe I could tell a little bit about the secrets of the game. In my opinion, the message of the game is: think about your plans, wishes, your ideas, your dreams. Check them, prove them, keep thinking. Fight for your dreams. It is your life, a present, maybe a present for the world. With the lovely good intention that you change the world, that you make it better. You are not alone. Pay attention. Lifetime is limited, but the lifetime is limited, but that does not mean to live faster or to do much crazy shit. Maybe do one thing a lifetime, but with a very great effect. I do not what is right for us, for you, for me. Do you know it?